Alright, boys, it's me, JD ShortStack. Mikey PoorBoy. And I don't know, Colin.
I don't get an alias.
No.
Welcome to Gangfield.
We talking about Gangfield out here.
That's okay shit.
We're all drinking Diet Pepsi.
Why are you telling them that?
I don't fucking know.
Anyway, so Mikey here just brought us this nice Diet Pepsi, a refreshing beverage from
Little
a
Caesars.
pizza place.
It wasn't from Little Caesars. I bought it at Walgreens.
Mike, you look like a guy that shops at Walgreens.
They don't have a
We all
Diet
shop
Pepsi.
at Walgreens.
They don't have
Yeah,
Diet
but
Pepsi. Little Caesars.
anyone have any good stories to start us off?
Well, I guess we can get this out of the way. So I got here before Colin did. You know, it was me and Julie just sitting around on his table randomly. The Leprechaun 7-film collection, obviously, includes all 7 films. And he read it off to me, and I thought it was hilarious. So Colin's gonna hear this first. So we've got Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3. Leprechaun 4 in space. Leprechaun in the Hood.
In the hood?
Leprechaun back to the Hood.
Back to the
Back.
And then Leprechaun Origins.
Alright, why haven't I seen all of these?
Spanning from 1993 to 2014.
Holy shit. 2014? WWE Studios? The last one is
What the hell?
for WWE Studios. This fucking,
Jesus Christ.
Is there a wrestler in that makeup?
It's John Cena dressed
Hold on, I need to look
as
this
a
up now.
leprechaun.
I need to actually.
You can't see me.
You can't see me. I'm too short.
Wait, how the fuck do you spell leprechaun?
Are you retarded?
Maybe. Let's see. Oh, it has a 3.3 out of 10.
Oh shit.
Bro, that's a good rating.
What is this? That's the actor I'm guessing who plays. What is that picture?
It looks like baby pictures where you stuff them in like a suit.
I don't think there's any wrestlers in here.
He's wearing a fucking bonnet.
He's wearing a firefighter's uniform.
Ooh, the description, 2 young couples backpacking through Ireland discover that one of Ireland's most famous legends is a terrifying reality.
Oh shit.
They are all alcoholics.
Whoa.
There are no black people?
That's a nightmare.
Oh, guys, this is the lowest. This is the lowest rated.
Already
Leprechaun
out with
movie.
that.
That's the lowest rated
This is
one.
the lowest rated Leprechaun movie.
What is
Which one's the
Leprechaun in the
highest
Hood?
rated?
Leprechaun in the Hood? 3.7. And Back to the Hood got a 4.0.
Oh.
So, like,
Oh, they back to higher
Hood.
ratings.
the highest rated Leprechaun movie
Is
is
the first one.
Leprechaun 3 at a solid 5.0.
That's
Out
the
of
first
10.
one.
What did the one in space get?
3.5. What the hell? One of the reviews says very awful and makes you nervous. That's the title of the review.
Looking at this fucking guy makes me nervous. He looks like an orc from like any fantasy movie.
Pretty much.
It's fucking pounding away at some metal in the fucking.
Alright, guys, the first
volcano.
topic of Gangfield is the Leprechaun 7 movie series.
I mean, arguably, I'd say it's the best movie in the pile of movies we found it in.
Alright, but right next to it, we got Disney Pixar's Coco.
I haven't seen that movie.
That's a good movie.
That dude's skinny as hell. What's wrong with him?
Julian Weiser,
I think he's a skeleton.
Oh, shit.
why do you still buy, like, DVD? Like,
Yeah,
why
don't
not
you have a
Blu-ray?
Okay, bro, if you're gonna question my parents' financial choices, you should know they own a timeshare,
What?
which is the biggest scam in history.
Okay.
Jay.
Are you just rummaging through my
Well,
parents'
what-
groceries?
There's also a
looking
big
for
D over there,
topics.
so...
Bro, I could give you a topic. I was flashed by a black kid yesterday.
An African
The race
American
doesn't-
gentleman, you mean?
No, the race doesn't factor. Okay, so basically, There's
That
this
big
one
old
kid
dick.
in the trumpet section. Now, I'm not going to say his name,
Does it
but
start with a K and with a Vin?
no, Kevin was there. Okay, so it's the one that, let's call him Ricky, because he kind of looks like that one Ricky kid from our middle school.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
okay, anyway. So basically, he bragged about how big he was down there. So naturally, Kevin and me are like, bro, yo, wee small. We're just, giving him shit about it because he's like, oh, big. And it's like, no, bro. So eventually, we get him so mad. He's holding his phone like this. And then he's like, oh, really? You think I'm small? Bam!
He had a picture of his own penis on his phone.
He had a dick pic on his phone, just waiting.
I'm pretty sure you could get, like, arrested for that.
You can.
If you send it to somebody.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I'm pretty sure, like, even just having one of yourself, like, that's...
Of yourself?
Yeah, well, we didn't rat him out, so
because you
he's fine.
technically have... At least when you're in, like,
Wow, Mike, I didn't know that the subtitle to Gangfield was the police evaluation unit.
Hey, that's how we brought Diet Pepsi. Couldn't get too edgy with that actual Pepsi, you know?
But the best part was like immediately me and Kevin just start laughing at it because we were right.
I wasn't even hot in this picture.
That's exactly what he said. He's like, dude, look, it's angled downward. You wouldn't be able to, you can't tell. And then he's like, okay, let me show you another picture. And he has another picture. But, like, we weren't going to look at it, so we showed it to someone else.
Naturally,
Wait,
I'm sure
Julian?
you flash your actual dick.
Can we, let's go over some facts. What grade is this kid in?
I think he's a sophomore.
How old are you right now? Julian, this is on public record.
What are you talking? Bro, I didn't ask.
It doesn't matter. You willingly looked at a second picture.
No, I didn't. I said I didn't look at it.
Oh, okay.
You want to look back at the recording? This was like... I didn't, like, solicit this.
911.
Oh my god. Wow.
So now he's everyone in the trumpet section just says he has small dill-itis.
Small delight.
Yeah, it's just pretty funny.
I'm glad I don't get changed in the auditorium.
Oh yeah, that's
What? This wasn't in the auditorium. This was in the middle of the game.
It was on the football field.
Yes.
fuck.
We were just sitting there. What, do you guys actually play your music?
No, but
Why?
you're a fucking nerd.
Well,
You're such a dork, Mike. Oh my
Hey.
gosh.
I had fun last night.
What is that alluding to? Well, you're just
Alluding
like
to the football
You're just
game.
like, I had fun last night. I had fun last night.
Whoa.
Bro, you hitting someone's back walls last night? Michael
wish.
actually had a liaison, as the French say, with the Little Caesars mascot.
You mean Little Caesar? I don't know if he has a name.
Pizza. that's it.
Does he?
Yeah, no, he was just like hitting Mike's ass, and he's just like, pizza.
One time,
He's got that fucking spear with the pizza on. He's like, pizza.
Yeah, he was poking Mike's ass.
one time, Daniel's like my neighbor. His
For context,
Yeah,
it's
for
Michael's
context.
gay lover.
Yeah, obviously. His stepdad was talking to me once or whatever. We were talking. He was like, "What would you do if I just like went into Little Caesars and or no? What he said is like, would you be able to get me like off for like a pizza?" I'm like, "No, I can only do that for direct family members." He's like, "What if I go in as like your retarded older brother or something like that?" And then he started
one.
He started doing like the retarded voice and whatnot. He started going pizza.
Damn, go off.
Was he doing the
great.
whole arm thing?
Huh?
Was he doing the whole arm?
Yeah, he was going like that.
Wow, so he's just going all out for this.
Little Caesars.
That's what happens in Gangfield.
Yeah, Gangfield.
Little Caesars.
There's just so much scams going around this town. Like, you can
Mascot,
literally,
that's
like,
what-
if you know someone in a restaurant, they'll just, like, give you free food.
Mascot name. He must have a name. Like,
Yeah, he's the Little Caesars guy. Does he need a name?
It's Little Caesar.
This isn't McDonald's in the 70s where they had like 800 characters.
They had
Grimace.
Purple Boy.
Yeah, that was Grimace.
Yeah.
And then you had the Hamburglar.
That one duck bitch.
The duck.
There was a duck.
Oh, I didn't find it, but this is 10 things you didn't know about Little Caesars.
Let's go into it. I want to know 10 things about Little Caesars.
Pizza. That phrase might just be the most famous motto in all of fast food.
No, it's not.
Definitely is.
McDonald's.
Hold on, that's just an intro. I don't know. Yeah, I got this on my orientation. Who it was started by, I don't care. Wait, the menu originally included items like hot dogs, shrimp, chicken, and fish.
Did it include dill
That-
in the menu?
Oh, dude, our meat there is bad already. Oh, that's
Imagine seafood.
Oh, that would ruin seafood for me. Not gonna lie.
To be honest, I've never enjoyed seafood because I've never tasted seafood.
Seafood's the best.
Bro, seafood sounds like something that people that don't eat hamburgers.
You don't even
eat.
have like fish during Lent or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I eat
That's
fish.
kind
Too.
of. I mean,
Actually,
white fish is different than
Lent, you just
otherwise.
don't have to eat meat on Fridays, and I can just get away with eating pasta or something that day.
True.
I did, in fact, have a very nice pasta dinner this morning.
Oh,
That's good.
This morning.
Well, my parents went to U of I to visit my dorky brothers, so they're like, here's some pasta and $30.
The logo.
Enjoy yourself.
One of these facts is the logo was first sketched on a napkin. Makes sense.
Not really.
It'd be funnier
it was-
if it was first sketched on like.
Wait,
a
it was
guy's-
made by Don Silverstein.
Who the fuck is Don?
Who the
That's
fuck
the
is Don
that's-
Silverstein?
Isn't that the guy who's like wrote all those children's books, like the
No.
Giving Tree and stuff?
No, you
That's-
dumb
that's,
shit.
I forgot
You're
his name.
so fucking
His last name
stupid.
is Silverstein, but it's not. It's like
It's Shell
Yeah,
Silverstein.
yeah.
Oh, I mean,
It's probably
why
not
are you
even
calling me a dumbass? They
Silverstein.
have the same last name, dude.
Bro, you just think every Silverstein is the same man?
It's not a very common last name.
So, like, if I found just some, like, jacked, like, 6'8" dude with the last name, you think you're gonna mistake him for you?
No, that's Dale.
I love Dale.
He's a good guy.
I thought I was reading the article. It just took me to another place to read more of the article.
So the McDonald's mascots are Ronald, of course, Grimace, the Hamburglar, Birdie the Early Bird.
What the?
See, that's a duck with the fucking...
Oh, the duck bitch.
Fry Kids,
No, I don't remember those.
Mayor McCheese, Officer Big Mac, and Professor McDonald's.
Didn't,
Wait, what the fuck? They can't use the pizza phrase in Canada.
Why not?
There was already a chain in Canada called Pizza when Little Caesars launched.
Oh,
their motto.
damn.
And Pizza owns the Canadian trademark for the phrase.
They stepping on their
For that
turf.
reason, you won't hear Pizza in any Canadian ads for Little Caesar. You'll hear 2 pizzas, delivery, or quality.
Pizza times 2.
It sounds like they have a stutter or something. Quality.
Pizza.
Oh,
Delivery.
It's like if you just take like Little Caesars and you just add a chromosome whenever you cross the border.
It says they sell a boatload of crazy bread. I can attest for that one. There's a
Oh
fucking
yeah,
lot
Mike.
of
How
crazy breads.
much is a boatload? Can you quantify that for me?
A lot.
Oh, there's more mascots.
Oh wait, these were some. Sorry.
No,
As crazy as it is, I remember like an Irish version of Grimace.
Did you know that both Bill Murray and Eminem worked at Little Caesars before becoming famous?
No, dude, I saw that movie. Eminem worked at a button pushing factory.
And then he fucked the bitch inside that.
It's true.
I love that movie because it's literally just like basically those movies about like black athletes in the 40s, but it's a white guy in the modern day.
Oh, it's headquartered in downtown Detroit. That explains everything.
Oh, okay.
McDonald's?
No, Little Caesars.
Oh.
Sorry, I interrupted you earlier.
No, there's more mascots. There's Captain Crook,
Captain Crook.
That's his name.
the Happy Meal Gang, the McNugget Buddies, Uncle Grimacy,
That's the Irish guy.
that's
Yeah,
the
no,
Irish
he
one.
comes with the Shamrock Shakes.
Cosmic, spelled with an MC instead of an I, and Sunday the Dog.
There's a dog?
Yes.
What?
Damn.
There's more than we thought.
Who thinks of this shit?
I don't know. Ronald himself.
Bro, like, for the longest time, I thought Ronald was real. If
Sure.
I'm gonna be real with you, I've discovered Ronald wasn't real around the same time I discovered Santa Claus wasn't real.
And that was 2 years ago.
And that was literally
That was
like
almost 3 years ago, man.
That was literally at the start of October.
That's when I started working at McDonald's itself.
Oh wait, I was gonna look up the guy's name. I never found it. Hold on.
Whose name?
Little Caesar's mascot. He must have a name. Like,
Bro.
I'm very curious.
Little Caesar.
Yeah, Little Caesar. That's probably he's a Little
It
Caesar.
might be.
Has there ever
That's actually very true. He definitely is a Little Caesar. God damn it.
has there ever been a skit where it's just Little Caesar and he gets fucking stabbed 37 times?
You okay, Colin?
No, Caesar himself. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, Colin hitting us with that ancient history. I didn't realize the subtitle to this episode was like bitch ass Roman shit.
Bitch ass Roman shit.
We
yeah,
should
that's-
actually make that the subtitle.
Bitch ass Roman shit.
Yeah, don't people name their episodes?
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time, yeah. This will be episode 1. Bitch ass Roman shit.
Bitch ass Roman shit.
Note to self.
Edit this in
Wait, there's a dog mascot? What?
for Little Caesars.
Yeah. It says, what was the name of the Little Caesars pizza dog mascot?
Pizza dog? Bro, do dogs even eat pizza?
I'm pretty sure they die.
What?
I mean, dogs can't eat shit. Like,
Okay, bro. I think we're gonna need to test this out.
Oh, he was on the walls of the restaurant in the 90s.
Little Caesars existed in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, it opened in the 60s. Along with, like, every other franchise.
Damn, go off.
50s and 60s, all for the franchise, you know?
Wanna know what I found out? You know the one Burger King we had in this town?
yeah.
It's a Hardee's now.
No, there's one by the mall.
There's not a Burger King by the
Yes, there is.
Is it really?
Yes.
I could not get they had like spicy McNuggets. I couldn't get past that.
Dude, spicy.
That was back when I was
I
like,
don't like Burger King.
yeah.
It's not the best, but it's, you know,
You want to go to Hardee's after this?
I've never had Hardee's.
I guess we're going to Hardee's.
Right. Hell yeah, I'm down.
I'm willing to drive if you guys want.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, because like the last time I was even in that building, it was. I used to have this like Nigerian neighbor. When I say that, he was from Nigeria.
Okay.
You haven't heard any of these stories?
And like he
No, I
spoke
don't
with an
think so.
accent. He was like, "Hey boys, come over here."
Episode 1 of Gangfield marked as racist.
It's not racist.
I mean-
it's how he talked. He was a cool guy. I liked him. He, Dr. Mike. He was even.
That's more than you can say. for
I'm
other
not
races.
even kidding.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
He was literally like a DJ on his part time. He was Dr. DJ Mike, which doesn't make any sense because it sounds cooler to say DJ Dr. Mike, but he was Dr. DJ Mike. Anyway, we
I feel
were.
like the two cancel each other out.
That was the first.
Very
That was the
different professions.
It was the first time I'd ever
On the
lied
body.
to someone.
We're gonna turn this table.
It's like a dead body, and there's only 2 points he can have to turn tables, and that's the nose, and then the.
The fucking nipples just.
Doctor, can you take out the tumor yet? No, I'm hitting sick jams. Oh, wait, no, I'm hitting the sick jams.
Okay, now that's racist.
No, like it was the first time I'd ever lied to another adult besides my parents, because we went to Burger King because he had this little kid that would always invite us to his birthdays because he didn't know anyone in the neighborhood. It was Mikey. That kid was funny, but I ain't gonna get too much into that. He used to bite people.
Oh, you've told me about him before.
Yeah. Like, we used to get him to do this thing. We're like,
You used to get him to do something.
no, we used to get him to like walk into random people's houses.
What? I think you've definitely told
And
me
go
this
to the
story
bathroom.
Are you serious?
And he'll be like, "Hey, Mikey, go into Aaron's house and take a shit." You do.
I feel like you've definitely told me these stories before.
I probably that was like
I definitely remember the biting part.
yeah, no, he bit me like straight up one time. But yeah, no.
The scar.
We,
My Nigerian neighbors.
we, but we went to this store it was his birthday, and like we had this jump palace. But
Jump Palace.
it was probably
Oh,
it's probably
shit.
gone out of building. It's probably gone out of business already. But we went to that Burger King afterwards because I guess he liked Burger King. And he's like, so what do you usually get when you go to fast food? Large Coke? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Yeah, that's what I get. And I'm like 9 at the time, and I'm like the same height as I am now, basically.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
You stopped growing at like
Julian
3.
hasn't grown since 08.
And then I haven't grown since like 07. I stopped growing the same time as like the recession. But yeah, no, and I remarked to my friend halfway through this meal, I'm like, wow, I've never had a Coke this big before. And he's like, oh, so you lied to me. And I'm like,
Oh, shit.
crap. Shit. I'm like, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, that's my experience in that building.
Interesting.
One time this was actually like recent because he moved like maybe 2 or 3 months ago.
Oh, really?
But we're walking home. It's I walk home with my neighbors, and we go through his house a lot of the time because it's just a cut through since we live that close to the school. But we're walking through his yard, and his kid's like shooting hoops. Mikey, yeah, Mikey's shooting hoops with the cop's son, Jake, or some.
Oh, is he still biting people then?
No, he stopped doing that in like around the same time LMFAO stopped being popular.
So when LMFAO had hits.
Yeah. Okay.
2012, 2013.
And he's just like, boys, come over here. And he gave us like sodas. So he's like, talk to me. And he's like, do any of you play sports? And like one of my friends like, yeah, I play baseball. The other one's like, I play soccer. I'm like, I used to play football. I used to be a pretty cool guy in high school, to be honest with you. And then this dork, Aaron, he's like, I'm on the chess team. And we all 3 of us just groan. We're like, oh my gosh, Aaron. And then what happened next we didn't expect. He goes, Aaron, why the fuck do you not play a real sport? Just out of nowhere.
Why the fuck?
Dead ass. He's like, why the fuck do you not play a physical sport? He's like, well, I prefer chess. And the thing was, he was on the football team. He was on the football team freshman year. He could have just said that, but he's like, yeah, I'm on the chess team. He went through this phase for like 2 months where he's like, yeah, chess is a sport.
See, at least Matt does track and stuff like that, cross country.
Yeah, Matt
has
is
actual sport.
Matt at least is in physical shape.
Yes.
Like you could not say he's out of shape.
Love you, Matt. If you hear this,
Matt is a babe, and I may or may not owe him like a $20 steak dinner.
I think we all do.
Oh yeah, he's helped me. Has he ever helped like you guys out in classes?
Oh yeah,
I've never had.
Yeah, in he got me through physics last year. He got me and Jaylene both through physics, AP physics.
Dude, he got me through physics. Oh my god,
he basically got everyone through physics.
Dude, he's probably him and Eric were probably the only people that like understood what was going on.
I felt bad because like all the time I just messaged him like, yo, do you know how to do this part of the lab? And like that was like the only time I ever like messaged him. Like I never was like, oh hey, what's going on, man? I was just like, you know how to do the physics homework. It's kind of like how you used to treat me with English.
It's kind of how I still treat you with English. I don't recall the last text I've sent you that isn't along the lines of, hey, what did Mr. Miller assign us today?
Let's look. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go through our texts.
Go through our texts.
Wait, can I go out of
first
this?
I get you eating fucking pasta.
Oh yeah,
that you sent me.
Dude, I eat so much fucking pasta like regularly.
Pasta's fucking delicious.
I always wear like my wife beaters when I'm eating it.
I mean, like, as long as you don't get soft.
Oh shit, I might not have many wife beaters left. I have to wash. Because I have to wash them.
I throw one away every time I wear it.
Yeah, I throw one away every time. What voice was that? Shit, I was trying to do like an Italian from like the Bronx voice. Like it just kind of morphed into like racist territory.
I mean,
I'm just going through that rhetoric letters too. Anything due tomorrow? It's just it's literally all we send each other. Hold on, maybe once we're out of the summer or we're in the summer.
in the summer.
Oh, there's me asking you something about
Oh,
it, right?
shit.
Whoa.
What was it?
That's for the summer. I said, are we writing the whole rough draft for the proposal, or are we answering the questions on the back of the sheet? I don't even remember what that was.
Yeah, who gives a shit, honestly? Rhetoric. Like, that dude... Mr. Miller's a cool teacher.
Oh, there we go. Hey, what did you think of my speech at Monticello?
Oh, yeah,
That's
my
the last
speech.
thing. You're like, I got mixed feelings on it.
You said that?
No, you said that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I said no lie, no bias. I
nervous.
legit think yours was one of the best. It was. That was the most memorable line you said with the eyebrows shit. That was the best. Did anyone ever tell you about that?
But what?
Oh, you didn't?
Julian's
You weren't
like
at Monticello?
bomb
No,
joke.
I don't go to Monticello.
Oh, my... Dude.
So...
Okay, yeah, Mike,
Yeah,
you tell the story.
you want me to tell it?
Yeah, you
Okay.
tell it.
So he's going on, he's memeing the entire time because he's Julian.
Yeah,
but they were good memes. It was like everyone was laughing. It was
my
great.
favorite part of the whole thing was like 2 days before, like on the ride to Monticello, I go over to Matt because he has this big bag of Skittles, and I'm just like, "Hey Matt, during my Monticello speech, can I say, hey Matt, Skittle me?" And you throw them at me, and he's like, yeah. And I'll give the man credit. He did it.
Yeah,
in the middle of it.
Just
I'm
like
just
randomly, he's just like talking. And so then there was this one, hey Matt, Skittle me. So, like, that wasn't the joke.
And the whole bag.
Yeah, it was fucking great. Anyways, so like he's going through his speech or whatever. He's giving out his thanks and stuff like to everyone. He's like, and then he starts going, and everyone has been mentioning Jam Rose the entire night.
Of course.
Yeah, it
And
was
everyone's
overt.
like, oh, and like people have also been mentioning Dulce, which he could have been talking about as well. And he was like, all right, and we also need to, at the very end, he's like, we need to thank someone that we have lost, or something that we have lost
It
recently.
wasn't thank you. It was we've lost someone recently, and then what I prefaced at the very end of it was, let's hold a moment of silence for.
Yeah. They're like, let's hold a moment of silence for Hannah's eyebrows. And like everyone was like, waiting like, oh, Jam Rose.
Yeah, no,
maybe
this was
Dulce.
like a long... I talked for a while.
Yeah,
just like someone's just so instrumental. Something so instrumental to our band. We are not the same people without them.
And Hannah's eyebrows. Yeah, that was literally the best joke I've ever heard at Monticello. That made my night.
Well, no, the problem I had with it was my mom got super pissed.
Did she really?
Yeah, because she was there.
What's the timing?
The timing, we'll have enough time to finish this one out before we have to start the second track. Part 2. But so, basically, when I got home, I asked my mom, like, so what'd you think of my speech? She's like, I thought it was awful.
Oh my god!
Yeah, she's like, you didn't take anything seriously. You didn't thank anyone. And I'm like...
That's what made it the best, to be honest.
It wouldn't be... Like, I'd be lying.
Hey, at least you didn't go on for like 20 minutes talking about stuff, unlike some people did. Well, more like one person.
I feel like Mike thinks he's clever, but he's literally alluding to every single person.
Not
Everyone
really.
dragged on it.
No, well,
Every single female dragged on. How about that? All the girls.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, of course, they're
Was there
like...
a certain girl named Vince that dragged on, or
No, Vince actually was. He was.
Oh, you mean my boy Vinny?
Vinny G?
Vinny G. Future. What would
Vinny
be
Two
what would be a
Bitches.
person here? Future guest here, I guess.
Maybe future guest star.
Yeah.
Yes,
Guest.
guest star.
I feel like you're probably the only like star. This is gonna just. It's gonna be your show. Have guests.
No, I don't have that
Guests.
strong of a personality.
Welcome back to Gangfield.
You're the one leading like everything.
Y'all got to take the initiative. I just wanted to finish what my mom said because
right,
literally at the start I said, I was talking about. I'm like, I don't understand what people have criticism about. I always thought he was a fine man. And the worst news I ever received freshman year was that he was not available.
that was one of his jokes.
And she's literally like, what was the start of it? Were you saying you wanted to have sex with Mr. And I'm like, yeah, that's the joke. Congrats, you got it.
Yeah, yours was definitely the best speech there. It was so entertaining. I mean, people had the heartfelt moments, but yours was just a blast to listen to.
I don't know how they did shit in the 60s, Mom, but...
I don't know how I had a debate with her about that because I was writing applications for college and she's like, you need to double space after a sentence. Like, she says you need to click the space bar twice after you end a sentence to start the new one. And I looked it up, and it's like some old-ass rule for typewriters. And I was just like, is my mother that old? Is she?
You can do that on text messaging. Like you double tap on.
Well, I looked like
And
it doesn't
gives
show
you, like,
up
a
as an
period in, like,
error.
one space, though. I'm pretty sure is what that.
It doesn't show up as an error when you put it into the computer.
We got 4 seconds.
Well, Mike, okay, why?
Part 2 coming up. Ah!
Wait, it's still going.
Oh, it might
you
just
lie
divide it into 2.
It might.
Let it be known that Julian was late to practice.
Well, let's not turn this into a band podcast.
Michael doesn't have his flip folder. Dude, my wire's completely busted. It's like,
Yeah.
mine's gone.
I'm not gonna do this because I'm not gonna dox. I'm not gonna expose myself. You only know my first name. So, you guys think of any stories you can tell? I have one. I have one left.
Weren't
I'm
you,
willing
like,
to say.
One left?
Yeah.
I thought you had a whole list.
Well, I have
prepared
one
for
left
stuff.
that I'm willing to say now. I like to
Until
like,
we get the car right
I gotta
to parties,
reserve.
you know?
Yeah. No, like I think I'm planning ahead. I'm thinking like I could save a lot of stories forward because there's one I could tell. Here's a story in the future. So if you're thinking about continuing listening, you should. The time I think my father saw my dick.
Wow, you're leaving me on a cliffhanger there.
Are you talking about when you were born? Or?
No, this was literally last Friday.
Time my father saw my That'll be the subtitle of that episode.
Yeah, no,
That really happened last Friday.
Yeah, that happened last Friday. Clickbait thumbnail.
That'll be like a special reward when we start a Patreon.
Alright guys, support our Patreon so
You get a free dick pic.
Support our Patreon. You
so
get
Julian can get a door on his room.
the door plays into it actually in my room. Yeah, no. Oh, did you guys see my new poster out there? It's Lana Del Rey.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I've gotten really into that kind of music.
You went from
You've been listening to
you went-
Lana Del Rey for a while now.
You remember
Yeah.
like Sousa to fucking Lana Del Rey and Lord.
Yeah, but you're missing.
And also
this-
Khalid in there too, I know.
I mean, I was never into like a Khalid.
Yeah, you
phase.
were definitely near the end.
Phase.
Near the end of like English last year. I remember you like,
I listened.
or maybe
to
you
his
liked
new
Young, Dumb,
album.
and Broke. Maybe
I
that's
liked
what it
that
was.
song.
Yeah, you kept singing that when I was like, Jesus Christ,
Ironically, that doesn't make any fucking
that
sense.
makes it sound bad.
No. So, like, oddly enough, that wasn't the first one I heard. The first one I heard was Winter, which I also enjoy.
yeah.
But I do
Vince
enjoy
started
Young,
that
Dumb, and Broke more. Hey, we could turn this into a music podcast. I mean,
Our
you're
music
bo-
tastes are pretty similar, but we're pretty disconnected from yours.
Yeah.
we can
that's
agree on some things.
As me and Mike are both wearing our Bandito merch.
All right,
Yeah.
Mike, let's have you take the lead. Mike, do you have any fears of balding?
Fears of balding. I mean,
Like, you ever just looked in the mirror for like 20 minutes?
you know, I've never personally seen my own bald spots, so I've
That's
seen pictures.
true. We used to
So,
make fun
like-
of you so much.
Like I can't really look like in the mirror like, oh, there's my balls because it's like, you know, I've seen like pictures that you guys taken like in middle school like, oh, there's Mike's bald spot. It's not even all that big, I don't think.
It's
but
not, but I mean, it's there.
It's there. I mean, you have to find something,
Wait,
right? Like
put your head
Julian
down.
Short.
Put, for the
it's
viewers,
not
he's
too
putting his
big.
head down. That's not even like a bald. That's just how your hair's parted.
Yeah, that's how hair works.
Do I got that?
I mean, you have like a line. Like that's just how
Well, yeah, no, I actually haven't buzzed the line now because like it's easier to separate the hair.
to separate the hair. I mean,
Because
I
like
can see
before, I used to not even have these sides cut.
Mm-hmm.
The sides are now intentionally shorter than the top. They used to be the same length, and that was insane because sometimes the line would be here, here, here. It was ugly.
it. Check and see how much.
What about you, Colin? Any fears of balding prematurely?
Yeah, I don't think so. Like, I got a pretty good head of hair.
Yeah, I've never noticed any. I just got a wide and tall forehead. That's my problem.
Yeah.
So, Colin, you ever gonna get a buzz cut again?
You had a buzz
dude.
cut?
Yeah.
Do you have a
knew me from like kindergarten until 6th grade.
Yeah, but I was terrified of you until 3 years ago.
3
3
years
years ago? Wow.
Yeah, pass. Oh, damn, you want the left of it?
No, go ahead.
Alright.
I don't know. I've always wanted to do something different with my hair, but I don't know what to do.
Oh, I've had the same
I look like a
hairstyle.
fucking beetle.
I've had the same hairstyle.
No,
since,
you
like-
look like the Beatles back when they weren't like
Hot.
really into like LSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about. You fucking idiot.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what? You're tearing this family apart.
How's Dale doing?
Well, I had a conversation like that earlier during the family apart. No, he's fine.
He's good? Yeah.
Has
he gotten over his problem?
Forgot that was a thing.
It's like, I mean,
Dude, why is my dad a meme? Like, amongst, like, why is that?
You're not the only meme. I've made plenty of my friends' dad's memes.
Interesting.
You'd like my dad.
Why?
He's
just like a cool, hot dude.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yeah, my father just got a set of cheeks, you know?
Episode, 5 years from now, it's like, I just had sex with Colin's dad.
Give me
what?
5 weeks from now.
I'm not even on that episode.
It's one where you're, like, away.
It's not like Colin's gone. I got a story to tell.
Okay, now that he's gone. Listening to it on, like, a train or something, I'm like, what the fuck?
You just on a train. You just get a text from your dad, like, I'm sorry it had to come out like this.
My dad's like 80.
Your dad's gonna be 80 in 5 years.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't need legs to go where we're going.
Your dad's looking pretty good for 75.
I got younger parents than like everybody, dude.
Why? What age are they?
They're only like 40.
Damn. What are you, Irish or something?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that seems like a very.
My parents are both coming on 50.
Yeah, lucky ass. My parents.
Actually, my dad is 50.
My parents are literally like 70 years old.
Actually, I think my mom turns 50 this year. That's weird.
Yeah, no, my mom's like 56, and I think
Seriously?
my dad's like 1 year younger. Yeah,
I thought your mom would be in the 40s at least. Your dad, I could see being a little bit older, but.
If you can't tell, this is Mike low-key saying he wants to fuck my mom.
Who doesn't?
What? Really? Really? Your mom looks so young.
I mean, it's a female version of you,
fruitful. No, I look exactly like my dad. That's where I get this wide-ass forehead. But it is also a source of hope.
It's actually kind of weird.
Because he still has his hair.
Because you're like one of those like people where like you're like literally a perfect combination of your mother and your father. Like in terms of like face and stuff like that. Like I would say.
I got her nose, yeah.
Maybe that's it. It's just the nose.
Okay. Right. Pause now time. We had
pause
a pause.
Now time.
Shut the fuck up.
Pause now time.
We had a pause of subject matter, so let me roll in with my last story. Okay, so we had meme day in our school like a few weeks ago for homecoming. And this one kid I know, let's just say that he is an African American kid, and his name is the same as one of our presidents.
Barack?
No. No.
George?
Bill?
No. You're thinking no, like the
Reagan? Wait, that's not first name.
Reagan. Yeah, that one.
Wait, Ronald?
No.
I remember
Ronald. But he's not the.
He bit somebody's ball sack. What
What?
Pause your story.
Pause. Yeah, no. This is better.
He was in wrestling. He was in wrestling in middle school.
How did he even get to that part?
I don't know. Like wrestling, they're all over each other's bodies, but like fucking something happened and he like yelled and he chomped down his nutsack like.
Damn, you missing the spaghetti part of those meatballs.
Oh boy.
How is that an option?
Why aren't they wearing cups?
No, because cups would make sense, because if you don't, you just got the bowls going on.
The kid had to get stitches, I think.
Oh man, that makes it so much worse. Stitches in your...
Fucking like Mike Tyson biting off the guy's ear. No, I bet off this guy.
You got nothing on me.
Doesn't Mike Tyson have that like weird ass lip? Say that
again. No. Mike Tyson's voice does not match like the rest of him.
No, it doesn't.
I think he got punched too many times.
You look at him, you think this is going to be a booming, commanding voice.
His voice would be like, "Yo, what's up?" And then I was like,
Hey man, what's up?
"Yo, what's up?"
I'm Mike Tyson.
I'm Mike Tyson.
I'm Mike Tyson.
Fuck that guy. Mike Tyson, I'm coming for you.
Damn, go off, Colin. Go off on Mike
I'm sure you
Tyson.
can still beat my
Mike
fucking
Tyson
ass.
called out on little podcast in the middle of a cornfield in Illinois.
It's so funny to me that he'd just be listening to this.
I like
They talking shit.
I like listening to the new podcast. Oh, what's this one? Gangfield, that sounds interesting.
He
What
really,
the fuck?
What the fuck?
Someone's gonna get these fits.
You know what, Mike Tyson? Come at us, bitch.
I mean, it's on the 50.
We're all 6'8" boys here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, Julian, you're pretty close. You're like a foot off, right?
You're like
You know, for like
Maybe a foot and a half.
for every play in
4'8".
musical, they have to like record your height. And for like years, they'd be like, and because they measure you, so you got some lady like touching all up on you. Well, it's always like an old one too, touching up on you, and they're like, okay, how much do you weigh? What's your height? I always respond 6'4", and they're always like, ha. This year, she wrote it down, and it took her like 2 minutes. She's like going back down the list. She's like, "Wait a second, you're not 6'4".
You're like, yeah.
You're a foot shorter than that.
I didn't know that she wrote it down until then. I thought she's like, "Oh, haha," and then just put down like 5'6" or something, like closer to my height. 6'12". That's my height.
Wow.
It's not.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
No, it's that president's last name. Yes.
Wait.
Shit, we gotta beep these names out.
Wait. So like how do I describe? Okay.
Anyway,
Visual prompts on an
Like,
audio
yeah,
podcast.
okay, so
Yeah, that's our version of bleeping. It's visual prompts.
okay, yeah, we're probably gonna have to bleep out names because I ain't trying to expose anyone.
That's
Because the
your
last
right.
time someone voice recorded me talking about someone, I got into a boxing match.
How'd that happen?
Yes, that's exactly how that isn't. You said that's how it happened, Colin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I recorded that video.
Yeah, you're the one that got me fucking sweated down by officer man at our school. Anyway,
Wait, how the hell are you gonna bleep that? You're literally like, oh, this president's name. Oh, their last name too. We just gotta bleep out that entire section.
I don't care. It's not like a mean story. Okay,
All right,
basic.
cool.
Okay, so it's meme day, right? And I think he's in a science class, but he whispers to everyone's like, "Hey, at this specific time, everyone stand up
I
and
heard about
T
this.
pose." Those branch.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest. I don't even know where it comes from. It's so funny.
Kind of a
Stupid.
meme. Well,
Yeah.
people made it a meme from Fortnite, so that's how you know it's cringy as hell.
So I didn't realize we were in like middle school. Anyway, so everyone knows, he tells everyone. Everyone's like, okay, yeah. So it gets to that time. And he stands up and does the T-pose, and no one else does it.
Wait, were you in that class?
No, I got
Someone else was telling me that story, and apparently he did that, and Mr. Bunn turned around. And he's just like, what are you doing? And then he just says, please sit down.
respond.
I don't really know. I think
Oh crap! I just said his name.
it's just editing for you.
No, Mike, you're the editing wizard
Mike knows
here.
how to edit.
Yeah, you know how to edit.
I don't want you to send me a fucking hour-long voice memo for me to edit through. Gotta edit all the racist shit. Gotta edit all the names.
No. Like
like no racial
my
shit.
entire neighbor story, it's just blacked out, and you just hear like me monotone going, "I have great affection for the African American community. I am always willing to reach out to my African American brothers and sisters."
No, brothers and sisters.
Wow, that's pretty fucking racist, Mike. Shit.
Speaking of racist, we during band last night. You know how? Can I?
You are literally just.
Who cares? Like, honestly, this is gonna be spread between our like close friends.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
true.
We're probably the only ones going to listen to this, and we're only listening to it as we hear it. No one's gonna listen to it.
Yeah, no.
It's a good conversation.
These are the
with
lost
pals.
episodes until we actually
This is
get
literally
a
just like a
microphone to put it on the
pretense for
internet.
three guys to have a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
shoot the shit for a few.
We'll just
yeah.
at the very least.
Though I will ask that we shoot this somewhere else next time. Because we really lucked out with my parents being out of town.
Ooh. Anyways, so last night, she was like making sure the instruments, they're like, she's like, oh, instruments, go to your own section, they're like, we're like, oh, well, and support integration and stuff like that, and we started making.
Oh, you're saying like civil rights?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I just made.
And we were making jokes and like we were talking about like pretty soon it's gonna be separate the woodwinds and brass like they do with the freshmen and middle schoolers and the brass or no. The racial slur would be buzzers for the brass, but they'll call each other bruzzas and stuff like that. I don't know. It was funny at the time. Senior night was an interesting night.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're making these weird race jokes.
Yeah, and you're seeing a penis
and
over
I'm
here.
seeing another dude's penis.
Yeah.
And saying he has small dill.
Small dill.
An underage penis.
Okay, bro, I didn't. So if I didn't ask, you're telling. Okay, so like if the government wants to get a guy, they just have to shove child porn in his face, and then suddenly he's arrested. That's not how the law works.
I mean, it is if they're corrupt.
What?
Have you ever seen like a TV show?
Have you ever seen a TV
Have
show?
I ever seen a TV show, dude?
I hope you realize, like, when you bring that up, like, sure, it brings your voice, but when you
ear-rape
put it down, it
somebody.
just... Yeah, everything is quiet.
The only thing that's going to be left in this podcast after it's edited is going to be the Mike Tyson story.
You know what? It'll just be a long bleeping noise, like, and just, you talking shit. Like, just...
Fucking 35 minutes into the beeping.
Just all of our Mike Tyson impressions.
We could just listen to this back on the way to Hardee's.
We actually could. I got an aux port in the car.
Oh yeah, chill. Hell yes, I'm down.
Okay.
Or we could just silently
But
sit here
I
and
hope it
eat
doesn't take us 50 minutes.
an
to get to
entire
Hardee's.
loaf of bread.
I mean, it's whole wheat.
Yeah, this shit's so
Healthy as
nasty.
fuck.
Oh my god.
prefer the
white
white bread?
bread is tasty.
White bread is great.
That's why I literally eat the hot dog buns. No, literally.
The best
like,
bread is sourdough.
Sour. Oh my gosh. Have you gotten the one from Aldi?
I think so.
Dude, it is so delicious, but it gave me like super. I don't know if it was that,
diarrhea, aren't you?
but I had like diarrhea for 2 days straight. Oh my god!
I had a whole loaf of sourdough bread from Aldi, and let it be known that I had diarrhea for 2 days straight.
It might not have been the sourdough, but I ate a lot of stuff that day. I had pasta. I had French bread.
Bread.
I had French bread. I had French bread, a French loaf of bread, not a baguette, and I had
White Castle. That might have been it.
White Castle. Nah, I didn't have White Castle. They have good shakes, though. To be honest,
Have either of
with
you
you.
seen Harold and Kumar go to White Castle?
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that movie.
It's fucking fantastic.
I've only seen a clip of that, but that was back when I was 11, and I was trying to look up that Maggie lady's tits.
Maggie from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, because she makes an appearance in Harold.
That
and
was her?
Kumar. Yeah.
No, it was not.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't think that
She's
was her.
in a Harold and Kumar movie.
I don't think it's White Castle.
It's it might be the Christmas one. That's the
How
only
many
one I
did
haven't
they
seen.
make?
I think there's 3.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they made Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Wait, why do you like
Then there's
stoner
Harold and
comedies when you've never like even
I don't
been
know,
to those
to be
kind of
honest.
parties?
I don't know. Like stoner humor is like fucking hilarious to me, but
Mike's never gone stoned because he's perpetually stoned. That's my hot
I'm
take.
stoned up here.
hey man. Dude, Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, fucking fantastic movie.
I watched a little bit of the Guantanamo Bay one. It was pretty good.
Guantanamo Bay was alright.
Oh wait, he hasn't seen that one clip that one episode of that one podcast that I showed you.
Oh yeah.
We gotta let him hear that.
This name drop. Come Town.
Why you?
More editing.
Editing. Why are you name dropping?
Because it's a good podcast and it's funny.
Have you been listening to more of it?
No, but
You know, if
the
this
first
ever
episode I
turns,
listened to was funny.
if this ever turns into something like Creature Talk where we're doing it live, like Julian's got.
I would literally be like buried 6 feet.
6 feet under, he couldn't even stand up and like.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get out of the grave. But I would come back for a Leprechaun sequel.
Another one? An 8th one?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to the hood again.
No, I mean, that one, the second one was their most popular.
No, it's going to be a Leprechaun 8, The Hood in Space. That's probably the shittiest joke I've ever told.
The origins of the hood in space.
I've made just some awful jokes in my life.
Yeah, we know.
Shit.
I've known you for fucking how many
What's
years?
Maggie's name again? It's like
Lauren Cohan.
Laura, is that her name?
Yeah.
Oh. She was in
British.
She was in Supernatural when I went through that phase. It wasn't a phase.
It was a good show for a good 5 seasons.
I like the
I've,
monster
lost
hunting
all reception,
aspects.
whatever.
You lost reception.
It won't let me look up
That's
anything.
some weak phone energy.
Yeah, it really is.
Supernatural's on season 14.
Oh man, damn! We had 51 minutes.
This is easy, dude.
Dude, this is so
Dude,
easy.
we just talked.
There are people that make millions off this. Well, not millions, like a living.
Can we get an Audible sponsor?
This episode sucks.
What are like the easy sponsors to get? Like
Audible.
Dollar Shave Club,
Loot Crate.
Loot Crate.
Definitely Loot Crate. Yeah.
We're just name dropping.
Actually, I haven't seen Loot Crate in a long
I
time.
haven't either because they're not as popular as they used to be. But
My dumbass
But yeah,
neighbor
Audible
got
and-
Loot Crate all the time, and she'd be
Loot
like,
Crate?
"I got this Harry Potter shirt."
Oh,
What do you mean?
Squarespace is the big one right now.
Squarespace, yeah. These neo-Nazi
Audible.
accounts that one of my friends watches. One of my friends watches.
Okay, Julie.
they always advertise like backpacks and like it's like things you would never expect they would want to be advertised on these like far right people's like accounts. And it's like,
come get your backpack.
okay, come get your backpacks and let's go talk about gassing the Jews.
Casually, you know.
On the topic of survival, let's talk about the survival of the white race. Great survival backpacks.
Oh boy. Oh, is this your play schedule?
Yeah, that's my play schedule. That's also the schedule I call my play schedule the record of me having sex with women.
Wow.
It's my play schedule.
That's never happened.
Why is there a question mark on that day?
You didn't know if he was gonna get pussy or not.
Yeah. I mean, I'm legally able to buy Viagra now, so I
I'm
mean,
legally able to buy pussy.
damn, okay.
I mean, you're 18, you just drive up to a corner. Hey.
Yeah, I can just
We're not that
imagine
far
me
in
just.
Gangfield.
It's just me harassing random like night walkers, people walking their dogs.
Want to hop in?
Just roll down the window. Hey, yo, how much for around the world? How much to just touch me?
I've played
Touch my
GTA.
Can you touch
I have a bat right next to me. From GTA.
Oh, okay.
You've never beaten a hooker in GTA?
They didn't have bats. They had like a nightstick.
Yeah, they have bats.
There's definitely bats in GTA.
They're
In the 5th one?
Yeah.
fifth
The
one.
for
Which
sure.
one's the
It's
GTA
the
5.
latest one.
Oh, I've been
Which
hearing.
one's the fifth one? The GTA
Nah,
5.
dude. Like I've been hearing news about like GTA 6, so I don't think I've
anything's
never really
confirmed about
processed. Like right now, I can't process which one was like the latest one.
I'm just on that.
It's the one that's been on. Dude, I remember that came out and like
Oh
we were in
my
Mrs.
gosh.
Pluth's class because you were telling me how like, oh, dude, me and my brother are gonna be playing it or whatever. I was like, interesting.
Me and my brother.
Or maybe not playing it together, but like you were saying, maybe you were
bought
talking.
it because that was when my mom was still on her. Is this okay for kids thing?
Mm-hmm.
She just gave that shit up like freshman year.
My mom was on that for a while too. Yeah.
I remember you still couldn't do shit that I could do like in like 8th grade.
Yeah, definitely 8th grade, yeah.
And like I was
That
like,
probably didn't change till like freshman, sophomore year.
what about you, Colin? You game it up. You play some X-rated games.
I play some X-rated games.
Dude, porn games are the best
I
games.
put on my 5 and I...
Dude, do you really think that you'll come within 5 minutes?
Dude, there's so
I
many
put,
hot
I
singles
put on
in my area.
put on
in
my
Gangfield.
Oculus. I go to Pornhub. I'm like VR porn. Oh shit! Hot anime chick
Oh boy.
in a furry suit.
Ugh. But yeah, no, like my cousin one time we were talking over Xbox. Because a lot of the time we won't even be like playing a specific game. We'll just be using it as an excuse to like talk. Because like talking on phones is like a chick thing, dude. But he's like, okay. I don't know why, but he was watching porn.
Just as he was talking to you?
Yeah.
Was he beating while talking to you,
No,
too?
like he
Okay.
was just like watching him. He's like,
I mean...
oh damn, that girl's pretty cute. But no, he clicked on one of the porn game like ads.
Oh, look at that cum shot.
And he tried to play it.
And that's how you get
He
viruses.
No, because then he got to a point where it's like, what's your credit card information?
What's your social security card number?
Yeah, no, I'm like, apparently you could. I mean, I'd be willing to set up a fake credit card number just to play that game.
It's like an RPG. It's like a full-blown RPG, great graphics.
Yeah, watch it be like the best game ever.
Red Dead 2 early.
Red Dead 2 is gonna be so good.
It's gonna
dude.
be so good. It
Have
comes
you
out on Friday, I think.
this Friday?
Really? Is that soon?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's recent. I have it pre-ordered.
It was supposed to come out like
Dude, I
fall
don't even have
last
time
year.
to play games anymore. It's so sad.
What do you work? That's all you
Band's
know.
over.
Yeah, band's over.
Yeah, I
you
might have
dumb
more
slut.
time for... I might have more time for band. Or what, now that band's over.
More time for band.
Sorry,
Sectionals after practice.
I mean, I still got Monday night rehearsals, so...
You know, like I never showed up for a
Being
single
good.
sectional, like at all.
Neither did I.
I didn't this year, no. I felt bad about it, but at the same time, like, I didn't want to bother anyone else.
The
for it.
section
I
leaders, they
just-
were all like, okay, like maybe we
I'm
should
pretty
just.
sure it said... Whatever. I'm pretty sure it said that,
Well, Mike treats his name like me treating that one word I didn't say. Anything.
that one word I totally didn't say.
I've never said in my life. What?
That was the same word that she hasn't totally said.
Oh, that was a fun time.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure she said that they only had like 2 or 3 sectionals this year anyway. So like every time it's like, well, I mean, maybe he didn't say this to your class because there's not like section leaders in your class, but yeah, whatever.
Wow. Okay.
Well, no,
Fucking
there's
uppity asshole.
it's true. It's Vince and Maddie. Those are the only section leaders in your band, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But he told our class, he's like, section leaders, make sure you always have sectionals and stuff like that. And he always got, or like every time we did something wrong, he'd be like, this is why the section should have sectionals and stuff like that. And then once she told me that, I'm like, yeah, I guess he's talking to the trumpet.
I'm sorry if I'm not willing to stay at the school till like 9 o'clock like you do every day.
Well, you know he's getting.
Damn.
Cutting that one out.
Yeah, we're definitely cutting that joke out. Holy shit. The fucking implication of that one. So much going on.
That's what.
I mean, under the pretense that she never hears me say this, she kind of has the look of a porn star pretending to be.
Dude, I totally got that vibe. And like when she
I
was
I was talking with a couple of the tubas and low brass because those guys are always so fun. They're like,
oh yeah, the low,
yes,
the low
dude.
brass, it's crazy.
Those guys are so fun.
But dude, yeah, I got that implication too. I never really said that to anyone because I thought it was kind of fucked up. But like, I mean, I guess like I could say
It's all out in the open now,
all-
Mike.
it's
We're
all
all
in the open.
fucked.
True.
Just wait till the episode when I start talking about all the illegal shit I do.
Interesting. But yeah, I totally get that vibe too.
You know, it's like she's also like friendly to me in an uncomfortable way.
She's like that with everyone though.
Is she though? Because she's like she memorized my name like as one of the first people in my class at least, and then she's always like, "Hey Julian, hey Julian." One day she's like, "Oh, your hair's less poofy than usual," and I'm just.
She's over there
It's
munching on a
windy.
block of cheese.
Jeez.
She's like a fucking rat.
What? Damn! Don't be
That's
so
what
mean.
I hate
Shit.
her.
You don't even. Do you have to experience her?
Yes, I have her in.
I
She's-
prefer.
Oh, were you in that music theory class?
Not the same one I'm in.
I'm not in that one.
Which one is the second period one? Because that's the one that I know people in.
Yeah, that's the one like where we like.
Do you like my announcement? Oh yeah,
stuff,
compliment me. It sounds more like you make fun of me.
Oh no, we laugh with you.
You laugh with me?
Yeah, we love how you animate stuff a lot more than the other one.
My favorite gag so far has been, when I was announcing the chess people. Mm-hmm. So like, I was like, I was saying all the names right except for that one. Like I stuttered.
Oh yeah. We were like, Julian.
No, he's my neighbor. I've known him his entire life. I know there's 2 ways to pronounce his last name, and I know the correct way for both of them. I was just like, Aaron.
So if I were ever on a list, he'd probably do the same thing to me.
No, I did it to him because he told me beforehand. He's like, bro, all these teachers for all these years have been getting my name wrong on the announcements. You have to give me one at least of where my name is pronounced correctly. And I'm like, I got you, bro. He texted me right after, like, you did me so bogus.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you. Oh, damn. We just hit the 1 hour mark.
Whoa!
All right. We about to go to Hardee's.